This is Tank's Vlog for February 17th, 2019. We're wrapping up today in sports, brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank, the podcast that's on SoundCloud and iTunes. Sign up, and you'll be the first to know when we start doing new shows. NBA Saturday night, the true highlight of All-Star Weekend. And this year was no different. As the skills competition, three-point contest, and to a lesser extent, the dunk contest, took things to new heights in Charlotte. The skills competition, which at times has been dull and boring, this year took on a new excitement as players hitting shots from half court. And let me tell you something. What was TNT doing? The announcers suck. Spencer Dinwiddie sounded like he didn't even want to be there. I know Spencer Dinwiddie is injured for the Brooklyn Nets right now, but he didn't sound like he was too thrilled to be there. It sounded like they almost sounded bored. You need the big guys. You need Shaq out there and Charles Barkley. Where's Charles Barkley? He's sitting in the stands. And we need Charles Barkley going, this is terrible. This is terrible. It just isn't the same without Charles Barkley going, this is terrible. It's not the same. Well, anyway, the skills competition, the players go through this obstacle course. They have to throw the ball through the tires and lay up and then go back to the other court and then make a three-point shot. And that three-point shot ended up being the deciding factor. And at the end, Trae Young had this thing locked up. He ran through the obstacle course. He had Jason Tatum beat. There's no way Tatum could win except he threw the three-point shot up from half court. And it's almost like Tatum's ball went like just to Young's ball. It was going straight in the hoop. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm going through. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. That hurt my shoulder. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm going through. As Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics won just with an absolute cold-blooded three-point shot from half court. Now, if he missed, they have to keep shooting until they make it, and that's the crazy thing about it. And wow, it was just an absolute stunning way to end it. So that set the stage for the three-point contest tonight, and that's a contest that used to be okay. The rules have changed. They now have the money ball rack, which changes the whole dynamic. But there always was money balls, and it used to be that there was the racks used to be set up. The 5 racks used to be set up. The last ball in each rack was a money ball. So I know that's made the scores look a little bit higher, but they never made the shots like this. Even in those days, you could get to the final round by getting a 15, 16, 17, 18, 20s were like the top score. Now you're getting 23, you're not even making it past the first round. Just absolutely amazing. And then it goes down to Joe Harris and heavily favored Stephen Curry. And Curry got on fire, but then he hit a wall, and that's allowed Joe Harris to win. Joe Harris had to make 27 to win. It was just absolutely incredible. So it was nice seeing someone from Brooklyn get the win. Yes, but the three-point contest has gone to a higher level. Can't say the same for the NBA dunk contest. All right, we don't have the Jordans anymore. Okay. When Jordan ruled the dunk contest was everything. You'll never convince me anything different. The Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins showdowns were some of the best drama ever in the NBA. There was no drama in this year's NBA Slam Dunk Contest. It was contrived. Dennis Smith Jr. stunk it up, and they gave him a 50. He almost killed Dwayne Wade. And then he had to, use Dwayne Wade to lift him up over Dwayne Wade to make the dunk. In the earlier round, Hamidou Diallo didn't need any help. He cleared Shaq, made the dunk, hung on the rim. It was Diallo's night. Diallo won this contest hands down, had best dunks every round. And I like the fact that after Dennis Smith's ridiculous 50, it would have been a crime if Dennis Smith would have won this contest. If somehow Hamidou Diallo on that last dunk came off lame. Yes, Diallo, after seeing Dennis Smith flub the first dunk of the finals, went in with a safe dunk. So he kept it alive. Diallo could have just flat out killed it right there. But he went with a safe dunk, got 8s and 9s. After Dennis Smith Jr. wearing Knicks jerseys and high school jerseys. The only good dunk he made was when he wore that high school jersey. Jumping over, I don't even know who that guy was. That's how much I know about rap music, but jumping over to the rapper that was seated. That was Dennis Smith's only good dunk. You got Bridges and his mother going, of course, it turned out not to be his mother, but she got a nice meme. That was described the dunk contest to a T. So here is my idea to make the slam dunk contest great again. We got to make rules and standards. I hate when people get 3 attempts. You make 1 attempt, you make the dunk. It's a dunk, or you're done. So they gave him 3 attempts. You got 3 attempts. Here's what I say. If you miss a dunk, if you're hitting the rim, if the rim rejects you, then you can't get a 10. You can't get a 10. And what's this with 7 the lowest score is 7? No! You miss a dunk, you get a 0. You get nothing. Nada. Zilch. And how about this? We have these 5 brain-dead judges. I say this. You keep the judges in the game, but you add a 6th and 7th judge. And that 6th and 7th judge is everyone watching. You give 2 minutes after each dunk for all viewers with their smartphones to vote on a dunk. And no more of this solid numbers. We need points. A 9 is a rookie score. It should be 8 point something, 7 point something. I mean, you're limiting what the judges can judge. And you just make the fan vote a big part of it, but you don't make it all of it. You throw out the lowest score, and that's how you tabulate it. So you'll have like a 46.2. You'll have more excitement, more drama, and it puts pressure on you. If you miss the dunk, you can't get a 10. If you miss a second dunk, you can't get a 9. If you miss a third dunk, you're done. 3 strikes, you're out. 0. But this whole Dennis Smith Jr., this was contrived. It was Hamidou Diallo's dunk contest. He won it. He kicked ass. He jumped over Shaq. He did his dunks, unlike Dennis Smith Jr. I mean, he's jumping, and the ball is like bouncing off of the walls. It's going everywhere. Terrible. He's trying to jump over Dwayne Wade, getting the ball tossed by Steph Curry, and he had to use Stephen Curry's shoulder. lift himself over Steph Curry's shoulder, and they gave him a 50. That's outrageous. Just to keep the contest interesting. Just imagine if somehow Diallo didn't impress in that last dunk. He would have lost to someone using Dwayne Wade to flip over. Ridiculous. They need to make the NBA Slam Dunk Contest great again. And that's by imposing standards and bringing in the fan vote. So the All-Star Game is Sunday. I'll have some ideas how to make the All-Star Game better. I actually think the choose your team format works for the NBA. They tried it in the NHL. It fizzled out after a few years because hockey's not that type of sport. They tried it in the NFL, all Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl sucks. And football's not that type of sport. The NBA is. This is street ball at its finest, at its ground level. So that's why this works. So it will be Team Giannis Antetokounmpo against Team LeBron James on Sunday night in Charlotte. NHL, where they played games that mattered on Saturday, saw the Philadelphia Flyers beat the Detroit Red Wings 6-5 in overtime on a goal by Travis Konecny. We got the Flames stunning the Penguins, snapping their 4-game losing streak 5-4 in Pittsburgh. The Blues, man, those Blues, they looked dead. Now they are alive. 9 straight wins. Jake Allen, 32 save shutout as the Blues blanked the Avalanche 3-0. Boy, those Tampa Bay Lightning, they just continue to win games. Best team in the NHL. And of course, you know that means the kiss of death, President's Trophy. Andrei Vasilevsky, another shutout, 3-0, beating Le Canadien in Tampa. It was the Islanders battling a car alarm. If that doesn't sum up the awfulness of hockey at the Barclays Center, that a car alarm was going off because they have this dead zone. The arena was not designed for hockey. The Islanders deserve better with the year they've had. And I am glad that they announced that they're playing their entire first-round series on the Coliseum. You know, the Coliseum is a dump. Everyone knows it. One of these days, they'll finally get their new arena that they've deserved for years, eons. Because Nassau County is so corrupt, they never actually could build that damn center out there. I mean, the Islanders deserve better. And what a season they've had. Beating the Oilers 5-2, the underachieving Oilers. A team with Connor McDavid should not be as bad as that. Ryan Dzingel scored in overtime as the Senators stunned the Jets in Winnipeg 4-3. It was the Arizona Coyotes beating the Maple Leafs 2-0 as Austin Matthews going home. Yeah, I still think that's funny. One of the best players, young players in the NHL is from Arizona. That just tells you the greatness of the... Oh, God. The greatness of the addition of hockey to America's Sunbelt. Peter Mrazek got a shutout as the Hurricanes blanked the Stars 3-0. And then they did their celebration afterwards. And that's starting to get some people ticked off, some traditional hockey people. The Blue Jackets down the Blackhawks 5-2. It was Vegas getting 2 goals from Max Pacioretty, beating the Predators 5-1. The Sharks took a bite out of the Canucks 3-2, and the Bruins doubled up the Kings 4-2, earning their 5th straight win. Today's 3 stars are Joe Harris for winning the dunk contest, Peter Mrazek with his 32 save shutout, and Jason Tatum with that just absolute dagger of a 3-point shot. I could put Hamidou Diallo in the dunk contest, but I didn't think the dunk contest was worthy of consideration of star tonight. I just loved Tatum's 3-point prayer to win that skills competition. Sports birthdays. Sports birthdays are a funny thing. There are certain days where the biggest bums are people we are thinking about on sports birthdays, and then there are days like a confluence of legends being born on one day. December 30th comes to mind. December 30th, you got LeBron, Tiger Woods, and Sandy Koufax all celebrating birthdays on December 30th. May 6th, you got Willie Mays and Martin Brodeur on the same birthday. And today, February 17th, you have 2 of the greatest living legends in sports celebrating birthdays. And I'm talking about Jim Brown, who turns 83, and Michael Jordan, who turns 56. I mean, could you think of 2 greater players that have to share a birthday on the same day? And we take a look back to 1994, when David Robinson did one of the most rarest feats in the NBA, a quadruple double. There have only been 4 official quadruple doubles. Now, people say Bill Russell probably had quadruple doubles, but they didn't count the block shots and steals in his day. Same with Wilt Chamberlain. They didn't count block shots and steals in those days. So we don't know if they actually had quadruple doubles. But David Robinson is one of only 4 players to have gotten a quadruple double, and it hasn't been a quadruple double in the 25 years since David Robinson did it. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and SportsEncyclopedia.com, where sports history lives. Good day.